glass, breath in the room, mugs on the table, all those afternoons. Turn the old latch, wood gives a sigh, cold slips away when I lift the sky. I'm opening the windows, let the first warm wind come through. It carries every small hope right back into this used up room. I'm opening the windows and the air feels almost new. Winter on the floorboards, spring in the way I look at you. Curtains lean out like they've been waiting, street sounds wandering, kids celebrating. That tired houseplant leans toward the light. We stand in the draft and come back to life. I'm opening the windows, let the first warm wind come through. It carries every small hope right back into this used up room. I'm opening the windows and the air feels almost new. Winter on the floorboards, spring in the way I look at you. Spring in the way I look at you. Lacing up on the front room rug, coffee steam on the window glass. Old coat, but the air feels new. Keys and a laugh as the door clicks past. First Sunday walk of spring, sidewalk chalk and sparrows sing. Every crack in the road is green. You reach for my hand and it fits, and it fits. Oh, first Sunday walk of spring, nothing huge but everything. Puddles shine where the snow once sat. Dog tugs hard on a tangled lead. Kids in hats that they'll lose by June. You tell a joke and I half can't breathe. First Sunday walk of spring, sidewalk chalk and sparrows sing. Every crack in the road is green. You reach for my hand and it fits, and it fits. Oh, first Sunday walk of spring, nothing huge but everything. Put on your hat, leave the shoes by the door. We don't need the pavement or the city no more. The reeds are all dancing, a soft velvet green. The prettiest picture that I've ever seen. Ripples in the blue, just me and you, watching the sunlight come breaking on through with a skip and a beat, and the sand on our feet. Life at the water is bittersweet and sweet. The dock is a stage for a slow motion show, where the minnows are darting and the dragonflies go. I've got a pocket of nothing at all, except for the echo of a distant bird call. Ripples in the blue, just me and you, watching the sunlight come breaking on through with a skip and a beat, and the sand on our feet. Life at the water is bittersweet and sweet. Let the world go spinning on a different track. We're on a rowboat and we're not looking back. The horizon is humming a melody low, wherever the current decides we should go. So lean back your head, let the cedar air drift. Every small wave is a shimmering gift. The clock on the mantle is miles away. We're keeping the time by the light of the day. Just ripples, only blue. Me and you and the ripples in the blue. The willow is weeping, but she's got no pearls, just dipping her fingers in watery curls. The breeze is a flute player, catching the air, while I'm catching glances of you sitting there. Under the willow, the shadows are long. The lake is a singer, and this is her song. A soft-spoken swing, a rhythmic delight, before the gold sun turns to silver tonight. The moss is a carpet for barefooted dreams, down by the edge of the wandering streams. We don't need a piano, we don't need a band, when nature is playing the best in the land. Under the willow, the shadows are long. The lake is a singer, and this is her song. A soft-spoken swing, a rhythmic delight, before the gold sun turns to silver tonight. The world is so loud with its rattle and hum, but here all the voices of worry go dumb. The leaves whisper secrets that only we know, in the soft shaded light where the wild lilies grow. A bottle of cider a blanket of wool. The glass of the water is quiet and full. The evening is calling, but we'll stay a while and measure the magic by every soft smile. Under the willow, the silver is coming, just you and the song of the lake. Click clack go the heels on the old wooden planks. I'm giving the summer my heartiest thanks. The sailboats are nodding, they're dressed up in white, like debutantes waiting for stars in the night. Meet me down at the painted pier. The water is crystal, the timing is clear. We'll swing to the rhythm of waves on the shore and ask the old boatman for just one dance more. The ice in my glass makes a tinkling sound, the finest percussion that's ever been found. A parasol spins in a dizzying whirl as the breeze does a tango with every bright girl. Meet me down at the painted pier. The water is crystal, the timing is clear. We'll swing to the rhythm of waves on the shore and ask the old boatman for just one dance more. The seagulls are critics in coats of light gray. They watch all the strollers and fly far away. But we've got the rhythm, we've got the jazz, and the lake has the sparkle that no city has. The bait shop is closing, the lanterns are lit. Let's find us a corner and linger a bit. The wood of the pier has been warmed by the sun, and our summer evening has only begun. On the painted pier, one dance more, just one more swing by the shore. A dragonfly's buzzing, a lazy bebop. He circles the lilies, then finds a good stop. My drink has an umbrella, blue as the sky. I'm watching the clouds and the hours go by. It's a dragonfly noon, a midsummer tune. The lake is a mirror for the afternoon. No reason to hurry, no reason to run, just swaying a bit in the afternoon sun. A turtle is sunning his back on a log, competing for space with a very green frog. The heat is a blanket, the wind is a sigh. There isn't a single have to in my eye. It's a dragonfly noon, a midsummer tune. The lake is a mirror for the afternoon. No reason to hurry, no reason to run, just swaying a bit in the afternoon sun. The city is rushing to get to the end, but time is a river that starts to unbend. We're floating in circles, we're anchored in ease, doing exactly whatever we please. Picnic is finished, the crumbs for the birds. We're past all the talking and past all the words. The hum of the insects is all that we need to prove that the life is a beautiful breed. Lazy bebop, dragonfly noon, just swaying, swaying, gone. The mist is a blanket that sleeps on the tide, with nowhere to go and with nothing to hide. The call of a loon is a lonely sax line, reminding me why this whole world is so fine. Echoes on the shore, who could ask for more? The lake is a secret we're meant to explore. In the hush of the swing, in the cool of the gray, we're drifting 1,000 miles away. The pebbles are polished like old silver coins, where the edge of the forest and water line joins. The pine trees are standing like ghosts in the dark, waiting for evening to kindle a spark. Echoes on the shore, who could ask for more? The lake is a secret we're meant to explore. In the hush of the swing, in the cool of the gray, we're drifting 1,000 miles away. The moon is a spotlight that's hunting for us. No need for a crowd, and no need for a fuss. The ripples are whispers of things left unsaid, while the rest of the world is tucked into bed. A lantern is flickering low in the boat, the softest of poems that nature ever wrote. We'll follow the stars to the edge of the dock, and forget all the ticking inside of the clock echoes on the shore, drifting away, just a secret for you and me. The kettle is humming a low, steady G. There's nobody here but the steam and me. The newspaper's waiting in a pile by the door, but I think I'll just leave it a few hours more. In my Sunday dressing gown, the finest in town, watching the dust motes go dancing around. No whistles to blow and no ladders to climb. I'm taking a holiday, one sip at a time. The slippers are fuzzy, the kitchen is warm, a soft little haven away from the storm. The toaster is ticking, the butter is gold, the best kind of story that's ever been told. In my Sunday dressing gown, the finest in town, watching the dust motes go dancing around. No whistles to blow and no ladders to climb. I'm taking a holiday, one sip at a time. Monday has meetings and Tuesday has chores, but Saturday's echoes are still on the floors. The clock on the wall has a lazy old soul. He's lost all ambition of reaching his goal. The armchairs are calling, the cushions are deep. I'm caught in the middle of coffee and sleep. The world can go rushing, the world can go fast, but I found a feeling I want to make last. Just me and my gown, letting the clock run down, cozy and slow. The sun is a stripe on the hardwood floor. I don't hear the city's big rumble and roar. The bed was a cloud that I didn't want to leave, with nothing to do and with nothing to achieve. We're having breakfast at 1 under the sun. The race for the finish is already won, with maple and cream and a jazz radio. The weekend is moving delightfully slow. The blueberries dance in the middle of the pan. I'm your biggest lover and your biggest fan. You're wearing my sweater, the one with the hole. You look like a song that is good for the soul. We're having breakfast at 1 under the sun. time. The race for the finish is already won, with maple and cream and a jazz radio. The weekend is moving delightfully slow. We could go for a walk, we could go for a drive, but just being lazy is being alive. Let's leave all the dishes, let's leave all the mail, and let our high spirits just quietly sail. The coffee is dark and the conversation's light. We're still in the glow of a Saturday night, a mid-afternoon kind of pajama romance, while the shadows outside do a soft shoe dance. Breakfast at 1, the day's just begun. Pass me the cream. The drizzle is tapping a coat on the glass, watching the umbrellas and raincoats all pass. I've got a corner, a chair, and a light, and a story that's keeping me cozy and tight. Oh, the bookstore rain has a melodic strain, washing away every worry and pain. Between all the pages of mystery and rhyme, I'm losing my track of the date and the time. The scent of old paper and peppermint tea is better than any high society spree. The ghost of a poet is whispering near. There's nowhere but now, and there's no one but here. Oh, the bookstore rain has a melodic strain, washing away every worry and pain. Between all the pages of mystery and rhyme, I'm losing my track of the date and the time. Let the thunder go growling like a grumpy old bear. I'm safe in the velvet of this rocking chair. 1,000 adventures are stacked on the shelf, while I'm getting cozy with just my own self. That covers a gate. The rest of the world is just going to wait. A Saturday chapter, a Sunday refrain, and the soft, steady rhythm of bookstore rain. Just let it pour, turn one page more under the rain. Flip through the vinyl, let's find us a groove. I've got the spirit, but I'm too lazy to move. The needle is searching for something from Bashi, simple and elegant, nothing too flashy. Records and raincoats and nothing to do, except for a weekend of swinging with you. The weather is gray, but the music is bright. We're staying indoors till the middle of night. The cat is a critic, he's watching the spins, waiting for when the solo begins. He He taps a small paw to the hi-hat and snare. There's magic and melody thick in the air. Records and raincoats and nothing to do except for a weekend of swinging with you. The weather is gray, but the music is bright. We're staying indoors till the middle of night. No sirens, no engines, no ringing of phones, just trumpets and clarinets and slide trombones. A private performance for a lonesome duet. The best kind of weekend we've ever had yet. So pour us a glass and then kick off your shoes. We're far too contented to sing any blues. The crackle of wax is a fire for the ears, dismissing the noise of the fast-moving years. Let the record play all through the day. Swing it, honey. The blanket is heavy, the pillow is kind. I'm leaving the logic of Monday behind. The light through the shutters is honey and gold, a story of silence that's yet to be told. The Saturday nap is a beautiful trap with a cat and a book and the world in your lap, drifting away on a soft-headed cloud, far from the frantic and far from the loud. The neighbors are mowing a hum far away, but it sounds like a cello beginning to play. I'm sinking in layers of cotton and lace, with a half-hidden smile on my weekend face. The Saturday nap is a beautiful trap with a cat and a book and the world in your lap, drifting away on a soft-headed cloud, far from the frantic and far from the loud. Is it 4 in the evening, or is it just 3? It doesn't make any much difference to me. The dreams are all dressed in their weekend attire, dancing like sparks in a low burning fire. So wake me for dinner, or don't wake me at all. I'm watching the shadows retreat down the hall. The finest luxury money can't buy is a slow motion sleep while the Saturday's high. Just 5 minutes more. Close every door in the Saturday nap. The mist is rising from the reed. A quiet morning is all I need. The kettle whistles a mellow tune beneath the fading morning moon. Oh, life is easy by the shore. I couldn't ask for any more. With a silver lining on the lake and no more promises to break. The wooden dock begins to sway as little ripples come my way. I watch the heron take his flight into the soft and golden light. Oh, life is easy by the shore. I couldn't ask for any more. With a silver lining on the lake and no more promises to break. The city's hum is far behind, a different tempo for the mind. Just the wind through the willow tree, setting all my worries free. I pour a drink and find my chair with nothing but summer air. The water whispers, stay a while, and brings a slow and steady smile. Just staying a while by the silver lining on the lake. Grab your hat and grab your coat. Let's untie the little boat. The surface looks like polished glass, watching all the clouds just pass in a cedar canoe built for two, drifting under skies of blue. Just the rhythm of the oar, leaving shadows on the floor. We don't have a place to be, lost in watery symphony. The lilies bow as we go by underneath the open sky in a cedar canoe built for two, drifting under skies of blue. Just the rhythm of the oar, leaving shadows on the floor. The world can wait another day while we gently sail away. No ticking clocks, no heavy phones, just the lake's low undertones. The finest way to make a start, with every stroke a peaceful state, the kind of love that doesn't wait. Just you and me in a canoe for two. The sun is dipping low and red. Time to put the day to bed. I hear the ice clink in the glass, watching summer shadows pass. Sunset sangria, cool and sweet. Barefoot dancing sandy feet. The jazz is playing from the porch, while the moon lights up its torch. The crickets start their evening song. This is where we both belong. The water's warm, the air is still. Time is bending to our will. Sunset sangria, cool and sweet. Barefoot dancing sandy feet. The jazz is playing from the porch, while the moon lights up its torch. Forget the noise of neon lights. Give me these velvet starry nights, where the horizon meets the deep and the tired world goes to sleep. One more pour and one more dance, taking every single chance to breathe the scent of pine and lake and keep the magic wide awake. One more sip under the stars, sweet sangria. Old man Willow leans so low, watching how the currents flow. He's seen 1,000 summers fade, resting in his emerald shade. Listen to the willows whisper as the evening air grows crisper. A secret shared between the trees, carried on the lakeside breeze. The water laps against the stone, a melody I've always known. I close my eyes and let it sink, more beautiful than I could think. Listen to the willows whisper as the evening air grows crisper. A secret shared between the trees, carried on the lakeside breeze. They say the water holds the past, treasures that are meant to last, reflecting everything we feel, making every dream feel real. I'll stay right here until the dawn, until the velvet night is gone. Safe within this green retreat, where the land and water meet. Whisper low, willow tree by the lake. Standing still on one long leg, not a favor does he beg. The master of the quiet watching time just slip away, slow and steady, calm and wise, with the water in my eyes. A sudden splash, a silver flash, he makes a move, a graceful dash, then back to silence, back to stone, in a kingdom of his own. I've got those blue harem blues today, watching time just slip away, slow and steady, calm and wise, with the water in my eyes. The rush of life is just a lie, underneath the heron's eye. He knows the secret of the wait, standing at the garden gate. I think I'll learn a thing or two from a bird with such a view, to be content with standing still, while the ripples do their will, just standing still. Blue heron blues on the water. The paint is peeling on the wood, just the way a cabin should. I sit and dangle both my feet where the cold and sunshine meet. Down at Pier 49, everything is feeling fine, watching minnows play their games, calling out their secret names. A fishing line, a rusty bell, stories only we can tell. The bobber dances on the blue, with nothing really left to do. Down at Pier 49, everything is feeling fine, watching minnows play their games, calling out their secret names. The boards are warm beneath my back, I see the sky through every crack. A wooden stage for summer dreams, lulled by distant mountain streams. The evening catches far away, but I don't mind a wasted day, when the prize is just the peace, watching all the tension cease. Pier 49, the sun and me, doing nothing. The moon is like a silver coin, where the dark and water join. The surface is a looking glass, watching constellations pass. In the midnight reflection, everything is pure perfection. The world is upside down and bright, in the middle of the night. cosmic waterfall. I feel the pulse of earth and deep, while the rest of humans sleep. In the midnight reflection, everything is pure perfection. The world is upside down and bright in the middle of the night. There's a silence you can hear, crystal clean and crystal clear, echoing across the bay, chasing all the light away. A shooting star, a sudden spark, drifting through the velvet dark. I am small and I am free by this inland quiet sea, reflecting on the silver moon on the lake. Checkered blankets on the grass, watching all the sailboats pass. A heavy book, a half-read page, life is in a golden stage. An Adirondack afternoon, humming such a lazy tune. The scent of cedar and the pine, everything is feeling fine. A distant laugh, a splashing sound, peace is finally being found. The wind is playing with my hair, without a single cross to bear. An Adirondack afternoon, humming such a lazy tune. The scent of cedar and the pine, everything is feeling fine. It doesn't take a lot to please, just a porch and summer breeze. A wooden chair with white set arms, far away from false alarms. Stretch across the lawn, before I know it, day is gone. But memories of light and blue will carry me the winter through. Lazy afternoon in the wooden chair by the lake. The clouds are gray and hanging low. The summer heat begins to go. A pitter-patter on the roof of nature's power. Here's the proof. Watching ripples in the rain, washing out the city stain. Circles dancing on the deep, while the drowsy lilies sleep. The smell of wet and mossy stone, I feel a peace I've never known. Inside the cabin, warm and dry, underneath the weeping sky, watching ripples in the rain, washing out the city stain, circles dancing on the deep, while the drowsy lilies sleep. The thunder is a distant drum, welcoming the cold to come, but for now the rhythm's soft in the sleepy garden loft. A cup of tea, a woolen shawl, I love the rain, I love it all. The lake is changing shades of blue, finding something hidden new. Ripples dancing in the rain on the water. The lighthouse blink is far and faint, the pier is losing all its paint. The summer guests have packed their bags, and only one old sailor lags, waiting for the last boat home across the white and salty foam. The season's end is drawing near, but I'm still happy staying here. Getting cold and dark, but in my heart there is a spark of autumn leaves and wood smoke fire, the only things that I desire, waiting for the last boat home across the white and salty foam. The season's end is drawing near, but I'm still happy staying here. Let the winter winds begin, I've got the spirit tucked within. This lake is part of who I am, safe behind the mountain dam. One last look across the bay before the colors fade to gray. I'll be here when the ice is gone, to watch another summer dawn. The last boat heading home. See